Hey, hey, yeah. Makeup, yeah. That was a beautiful smile, yeah. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile, there's a beautiful smile. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile. It's the makeup nurse. Said you're rolling with the makeup nurse. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile, there's a beautiful smile.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami the makeup nurse. Today is a Mix It Up Monday where beauty meets breakthroughs. Today is IEP Writing Day, Carbonara Day, Employee Benefits Day, New Year's Eve Day, Tartan Day, Teflon Day, Student Athlete Day, Caramel Popcorn Day, and Sorry Charlie Day. And where I meet the breakthroughs and where I blend creativity with my day job as the VP of Quality. Today's national days are all about structure, standards, innovation, and a little fun. So let's mix it up. And since it's all about balance between precision and creativity, standards and self-expression, let's break down today's national days through a quality lens. IEP Writing Day. Because clarity matters, especially in communication and writing, especially when you're dealing with either writing to the patients, writing emails to other employees. But clear communication and clear writing is very key. And we also need an individualized education plan for patients. So when they're in the hospital, we need to have that individualized plan of care for the patients and education to our patients. And we also need, for me, for my quality position, I also need a quality plan. And I have to review that every year and have that written because that's what guides us and to how we're going to improve quality and what we're going to do for the quality perspective for the hospital. And so, yes, success starts with clear communication. But with the beauty tie-in, a clean, structured makeup look, defined brows, neutral tones, because details matter. Employee Benefits Day. Quality culture means taking care of people. And yes, we got to have great benefits, even though our healthcare benefits isn't great, but there's other ways to improve for benefits to keep our employees happy. You keep employees happy, guess what? They're going to be more productive. They're going to treat the patients better. They're going to be more focused. So hopefully less medical errors. And so we're not looking at just the processes. And strong benefits support retention, well-being, and performance. So we already know that. But our beauty tie-in is skincare, self-care, hydration, barrier repair, and SPF. We need our SPF because sustainable performance starts with care. For New Year's Eve, innovation deserves celebration responsibly, of course. We don't want any accidents and anybody coming to the hospital because they had a beer. Today is a reminder that continuous improvement should still be enjoyable, and I love continuous improvement. I'm always looking at trends and hopefully the near misses, so I can say, oh my goodness, this is a trend, this is a potential risk, we need to fix this before something bad happens. So I'm constantly getting groups together and looking at the whole process to make improvements before things happen. And the beauty tying in here is a pop of color, bold lip or shimmery shadow. I love my shimmers to celebrate progress. Teflon Day, non-stick, smooth, and resilient, exactly how good quality systems should be. We want it smooth, we want it streamlined, we want it hardwired, because we don't want the mistakes. Processes that hold up under pressure and don't crack. So even when we have a surge of patients and everything's chaotic, hopefully our processes are hardwired enough that it doesn't matter the chaos that's happening. We're going to follow the same process and same protocols and use the checklist or whatever we need to use to keep it hardwired. The beauty tie-in for this is long wear foundation or setting spray, performance that lasts, right? Teflon. I love Teflon pans. I'm not a cook, but I have obviously used to cook before, and I've used a pan, and Teflon is great. My husband is the cook, and he even likes it too. The tartan day. Pattern, structure, heritage. Tartan reminds us that standards evolve but are rooted in history. Yes. And the tie-in here is coordinated color palette with intentional patterning in eyeshadow or outfit. And well, I got out of my work clothes, but I had I wore burgundy cardigan, and I used the burgundy in my eyeshadow today. So I always have to, like when I work and I wear makeup, I have to match my clothes with my eyeshadow. Student Athlete Day. Balance, discipline, and resilience. Qualities critical in athletics and leadership. And that's so true. In leadership, we are always like needing to make sure we walk the talk. Like, I am far from the person that says, do as I say, not as I do type thing. So if I'm telling people they have to wash their hands, I'm going to make sure when I'm up on the units, I'm washing my hands. And I'm going to have people watch me wash my hands. I'm not going to do that. If I'm telling people to answer call lights and they can't pass a call light, if I am up on the unit and there's a call light, I'm going to go answer it. I'm going to walk the talk. So, I mean, we need to be good role models. Strong systems perform under pressure, just like the strong teams, and we need to continue that. And we need to work as a team, not, oh, well, that's the ED's problem, or that's the lab's problem, or whatever. And no, we need to work as a team, all here for one reason only, and that is for the patient. And then Caramel Popcorn Day. Sweet, salty, and balanced, just like risk management. And that's what I have to do with risk. You know, I'm constantly identifying what potential risks or failures could happen, because I need to prevent this from happening. So I got to look at it. So I'm always doing risk assessments. I'm always looking at what we call a FMEA, which is a failure mode effects analysis, which identifies all the gaps that could potentially, all the potential failures that could occur, and make sure we have a risk mitigation plan so it doesn't happen and that failure does not occur. So I'm constantly identifying risks and doing different types of risk assessments. We do risk assessments for the environment, like what are our risks for tornadoes, earthquakes, or whatever, depending on what location, whatever hospital location I'm in. What are the risks? Like here, I'm in Florida, so our risks are hurricanes. Where I was before in Illinois, it was tornadoes. So, but we have to do a huge risk assessment and identify what are our top risks and what are we going to do when that happens. And we're going to do drills on those risks. The Caramel Popcorn Day. Oh, I already said that. But the beauty tie-in there is the warm caramel, bronze, or gold tones for eyes and cheeks. And I did use like a bronzy tone here, and I did use like the bronzy gold tone there on that side, or in the middle, for my day today. Sorry, Charlie Day. And this is one's all about boundaries. And oh my goodness, you got to really know your boundaries, because everything is quality. Like any issue or problem that comes up, oh, quality owns this, oh, quality does this. No, it's quality. No, the leader needs to own certain things. I have no authority over that area, but I can support them, I can guide them, but I have no authority, and I'm not owning it. It needs to be the leader. So knowing when to say no protects quality, safety, and integrity. So I'm always showing those boundaries. I'm always drawing that line, because I can't do everybody's job. So they need to do it. I'm here to help them. I'm here to guide them. I'm here to facilitate things, but I'm not here to own it. And especially when I have no authority over anything in the hospital other than my own department. So, you know, I can only do so much. not everything makes the cut, and that's okay. And the quality takeaway here is clear acceptance criteria matter. So yes, we have to have certain criteria of like when does quality get involved? When should they get involved? I mean, they think we need to be involved in everything. Like I get notified for everything, and so that's when I really need to make sure I draw those boundaries. All right, that is it for today. And the riddle of the day is: I can be measured but not seen, and proved but never finished. I protect people and processes. What am I? Comment down below. And before we go, we're going to do this day in history on April 6th. In 1986, first modern Olympic champion, American James Connolly won the triple jump in Athens, becoming the first Olympic champion in over 1,500 years. U.S. enters World War I in 1917. The U.S. formally declared war on Germany, officially joining the Great War 2 days after the Senate voted in favor. In 1865, the Battle of Sailor's Creek. In one of the final battles of the American Civil War, General Robert E. Lee's army suffered a crushing defeat, losing nearly a quarter of its men just days before the surrender at Appomattox. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say that. 1994, start of the Rwandan genocide. A plane carrying Rwandan President Juvenal Habyarimana was shot down, triggering a 100-day genocide that resulted in the deaths of an estimated 800,000 people. Whew, I did not know that. I was a sophomore, so I'm surprised I didn't hear about that. In 1909, North Pole reached. American explorer Robert Peary claimed to be the first person to reach the North Pole, though his claim remains a subject of a historical debate. I wonder why they're debating it. So there obviously was no proof. In 1924, first around-the-world flight, 4 U.S. Army Air Service planes took off from Seattle to attempt the first aerial circumnavigation of the globe, a journey that took 175 days. Post-it notes hit shelves in 1980. Oh my gosh, I depend on those all day. 3M began the nationwide release of Post-it notes, one of the most successful office products in history. Some birthdays: Raphael, master painter and architect of the Italian Renaissance, in 1483. Houdini in 1874, legendary escape artist and magician, though he often claimed his birthday was April 6th. Records suggest March 24th. Interesting. Merle Haggard. Why would you say your birthday is different though? Anyway, Merle Haggard in 1937, country music legend and pioneer of the Bakersfield Sound. Paul Rudd in 1969, a beloved American actor known for Ant-Man and Clueless. I like Paul Rudd. Zach Braff in 1975, actor and director famous for the TV series Scrubs. Some unfortunate deaths. Isaac Asimov, 1992, prolific science fiction author and biochemist who formulated the 3 laws of robotics. Mickey Rooney in 2014, iconic American actor whose career spanned from 9 decades. Igor Stravinsky in 1971, revolutionary Russian-born composer of The Rite of Spring. And Tammy Wynette in 1998, the First Lady of country music, best known for hit Stand By Your Man. And the quote for today comes from John Ruskin. Quality is never an accident. It is always a result of intelligent effort. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness. And I'll see you next time. Bye!